decide if facilities are good enough for World Cup football.
England is bidding to host the tournament in 2018, and venues which stage the games will win an international audience. So there's a lot at stake. Let's go live to Stadium MK now and join our Milton Keynes reporter, Joe Black. Joe.
Susie, in 1966, when England actually won the World Cup, Milton Keynes didn't even exist, but now the new city wants the chance to shine on the global stage and become part of the World Cup tournament of 2018. And today, this town really got the chance to show off.
The Dons have quickly tapped into the huge local appetite for football.
They've only been playing professional football in Milton Keynes since 2004. But the dreams are never small here. The town, often ridiculed and misunderstood, has now thrown its hat into the ring to become one of the hosts for the World Cup in 2018. Today, an inspection from the FA. The team were entertained and shown this presentation at the town's theatre.
Many of those enthusiastic fans were young supporters.
This is a big step for us. It's part of our identity forming. It's putting us in the Premier League of cities, as you say, alongside the Liverpools, Birmingham's, London's, Manchester's. I think we have got a combination of inheritance and skills and really that kind of capacity to deliver big projects quickly and successfully. That's how we've built a new town.
We weren't allowed to film the inspectors. Their identity must remain a mystery. But they came and they saw the facilities, the training grounds, the hotels and, of course, the Stadium MK. They also heard why the people of Milton Keynes so want a piece of World Cup action.
There's people out there in the world who don't know where Milton Keynes is. Great chance for us to put that on the map even more than it is now.
All my friends are all on about it, all my mates, I know all the kids in younger years, all the kids are on it.
And to be known for something other than concrete cows would be brilliant.
Milton Keynes is one of 15 locations currently shortlisted. If England wins the 2018 tournament, only 8 to 12 will be needed. It's a long wait until December. Only then we'll find out if this becomes yet another exciting chapter in this town's short history. Well, who better to talk to about this than the MK Dons chairman, Pete Wilkerman. He joins me now. Pete, how did the visit go today from the FA contingent?
Oh, Joe, we've had a really exciting day today. I mean, sometimes when you put yourself through the eyes of a visitor, you see some new things for us to put our best foot forward.
When you dreamt about bringing football to Milton Keynes, did you dream about World Cup football?
I've got to be honest, I didn't go that far, but I mean today we can really start to think about it seriously. I think it's not only a city you can support the FA in making sure they win the bid for England, but I'm certainly sure that after today they're going to take us very seriously.
They were very positive, but they give you certain areas to work on. What are those?
Yeah, there's no doubt we've got things to be able to improve. We've got to look at the way we do our accommodation. We've got to look at the message we get out about Milton Keynes. I think they were amazed just how green Milton Keynes is. So that's certainly something we're going to be concentrating on. But we've got a great stadium as a great starting base. And, of course, the great places that we've got in Milton Keynes, from Campbell Park, the Fan Fest, the National Bowl site, all of these things will give us a real unique opportunity to hopefully participate in the World Cup.
For now, thank you very much. Well, it won't be until December, like I said in that report, if we find out if Milton Keynes has got on to the next stage. It won't be till December after that whether we find whether England is actually hosting the 2018 World Cup. Fingers crossed on both counts.
Joe, thank you very much, and apologies for the signal break-up occasionally there. There aren't many people more enthusiastic than Pete Winkleman.
Nobody more enthusiastic than Pete Winkleman. Mind you, a sofa by the pitch and a bed overlooking the ground. It's fantastic.
Who's that for? As Joe said, let's keep our fingers crossed for Milton Keynes. Now, all this week, the former Olympic swimmer Mark Foster is taking us on a swimming tour of the region.
Last night it was diving. Tonight is very different. Mark is in the great outdoors to taste the joys of swimming in open water.
One of the biggest growth areas in swimming is swimming outdoors. No one really knows why, but more and more people are taking a dip on the wild side. I'm near Norwich at the East Region's Open Water Swimming Championships. The surge in interest in open water swimming is probably born out of the growth of triathlon. It's seen as a new challenge. Safety is key, and these championships at Whittingham are well organised.
I'd just say give it a go, because it's just wonderful. Even if you don't, go that fast, just do it for the experience, because it's really, really good.
What keeps you going when you're in there? What are you thinking about?
Well,
I usually have a couple of like motivating songs going through my head, so usually before the race I'll like select a good song to sing.
Later this year, hundreds will take part in the Great East Swim at Alton Water near Ipswich. The first ever Great North Swim was held last year on Windermere. It was a huge success, and the organisers say they're trying to make swimming the new jogging. There's also a social side to swimming outdoors. There are lots of clubs for enthusiasts who like swimming au naturel, and then there are even open water swimming holidays. Duncan Laurie Pyle is a holiday guide. He takes groups all over the world. Duncan is trying out the River Cam at Grantchester, a place made famous by the poet Rupert Brooke. He would often sleep outdoors here with his friends E.M. Forster and Virginia Woolf.
It's not just the stuff above the water, the trees, the wildlife. Underneath, if you wear goggles, which I'd highly recommend, you've got fish, you've got all sorts of plants and things that you wouldn't see above the water. It's a different world under there.
I've spent most of my life in a swimming pool, which is rather like swimming around in a goldfish bowl. So I thought, as I was here at the open water swimming events, I'd see what this is all about and give it a go.
Tomorrow, Mark catches up with two 16-year-olds from the same club who have their sights set on the Olympic Games.
Some people get excited about Mark. Everybody gets excited about a new baby. Someone to cuddle and someone to coo.
So imagine the excitement in Suffolk when 7 foals were born to the rare breed of Suffolk punches. And with the worldwide population down to just a few hundred, every new addition is welcome.
Yeah, Paddy.
This is Paddy. He's a Suffolk punch stallion. He walks with a swagger, and with good reason. He's been a busy boy.
We've got Vern here. Go on, out of the way. Go on, Mum. Right, we've got Vern. We've got Valley. Virador, which is standing behind Mum.
Most of these foals were fathered by Paddy. There are 7, 4 fillies and 3 colts. So many, it's difficult to keep track.
And then we've got one of the females. Okay, so here we've got name is the females. Oh, start again.
Suffolk punches used to work the land, but mechanisation pushed them to the brink of extinction. Only around 400 survive. They're rarer than the giant panda, so these are very precious indeed.
They are on the critical list of the endangered species, and so it is important that people are breeding them. It costs a lot of money to breed them. It isn't easy, but getting all this amount of foals, hopefully that's going to help boost the numbers for the future.
The stud's naming convention each year is to use the same first letter to name all the foals. This year it's V. This is Vanity, and as you can see, she lives up to her name. She was keen to show me her profile from the left, the right, and the full portrait, complete with pout. Well, when you're this special, why not? Joel Matt, BBC Look East at Hoseley Bay in Suffolk.
Oh, they are lovely, aren't
Beautiful.
they? Beautiful. Beautiful from every angle. Not much beauty about the weather today.
No, absolutely none whatsoever. It hasn't been the finest of July days. As you can see from these pictures on Peterborough Golf Course, rain there and across much of the region today, and quite a blustery day there as well. Not many players on the course, so the geese making the most of that. But as I said, a pretty miserable day for most of us. There has been a little bit of brightness and sunshine coming through that cloud at times. I thought I'd just show you the movement of today's rain. As I said, some of that